Hi, it's Andreas again, Recreational Power Sports, where we have a passion for props. My biggest saying around here is I'll sell you a Porsche, Ferrari, and a Lamborghini, drive them like you stole them for 20 minutes. But you have to buy one of them. Whichever of the three you don't like, return them after you use them for 20 minutes. Because after 20 minutes, you take the paint off and pretty much it's no longer a new prop, but a used one. But within 20 minutes, you're going to know how you like the performance of all the differences of props that there are out there. And each prop gives you something different. And it's my job from the feedback to tell you what you're going to like, what your expectations should be, what the RPM should be, and the math behind it. The pitching of the prop is basically a 17 pitch prop goes 17 inches per revolution. The problem is you have friction, you have weight, you have how fast you're traveling through the water, the type of motor you have, if you're at the ocean or what climate you're at, all affects your boating experience. So at Recreational Power Sports, we sell the aluminum 3-blade, we sell the 4-blade aluminum, and then of course we go to stainless steels. And if you've seen the hub kit video, I'm a big fan of stainless steel because it's 5 times stronger, and the hub kits that are made today are protecting your investment because they're meant to break and fail before your whole drivetrain does. So feel protected. The other nice thing is about stainless steel, it's 5 times stronger than the aluminum. The thing about aluminum is it'll fail for you probably before your hub kit does because it's such a light material. Now, Turning Point and Solus, to my understanding, they pressurize the aluminum when they're pouring it to make it a stronger blades, which prevents the flexing going on, which is like spitting out on ice. The beautiful thing about the aluminum is from Turning Point and Solus is because it's pressurized, it's stronger to give you a better push while you're traveling. So 3 blades are really great for bow lift. 4 blades are good for transom lift. The 4 blades, of course, having like a canoer, 3 guys canoeing for you or 4. I like the adage of 4 guys canoeing for me because it gives me better push for tubing, wakeboarding, and water skiing. If you're fishing point A to point B, go with a 3-blade. A 3-blade allows you to trim the motor up, get more of the hull out of the water, and get you better cruising across the lake. So I'm a fan there. Props. The nice thing about stainless steel props is its traction grip to give you better push. And if you can imagine a pontoon boat being a big oversized limo, the more people you add to your limo, the more weight you add, the more your performance and your investment all came down to not the motor, not the boat, but the propeller. And with the different propeller blade designs that are out there today, there's so many to try that here at Recreational Power Sports, we give them the freedom to try several different ones on your boat that you think would work, that you've read up about, and that you're curious about. Well, take 3 out, drive them for 20 minutes each. Out of the 3, pick one. And chances are we'll get the horsepower and the speed that you're looking for, even the pulling power that you want down to within 3 of the propellers. So you might be asking, well, why bigger blades? Why the big rake on them? Why some props have smaller blades like this one here, which is probably, very, very, very common. The blades correspond to the horsepower, which correspond to the size of the boat, to the weight of the boat. If I give a smaller motor too big of blades, well, then I lug your engine. So there are some ways to get this down to a science. The bigger boats obviously take the bigger blades, the smaller boats take the smaller blades. It's just kind of how it works because otherwise you're lugging the engine for power. Don't want to lug your engine for power. I want to get you up to your power band as fast as we can. Mercury also accomplishes that with their 5-blade prop, making a smaller diameter prop. They kind of, if you can see that, you see how the high 5 is a smaller diameter than a standard 19 pitch Turning Point prop. So this is more of a turbo. However, in turning, tubing, and of course for bow lift, the 3-blade prop with the longer blades would be a better bow lift because they're not as small blades as the high 5. Just different dynamics. The 4-blade prop from Turning Point has 2 different blades on it. This is designed to lift the Mercruiser and then push the Mercruiser. Again, if the weight is in the back half of the boat, you want the 4-blade prop to lift and push rather maybe than just the 3-blade prop. So there are different advantages for subtle pricing differences to give you better performance. And that's what we're here to do at Recreational Power Sports, help you make the right choice. Take it and try it, drive it like you stole it, and then buy it.